Halo, ketemu lagi dengan saya Dias. Bersin dia. Ayo kita lanjutkan lagi. Ah, siapa yang bicara sama dia ya? Siap. Saya di sini, Mas.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald. Um,
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right.
bakal lama ngomong sama dia.
Where can I find Professor
Gitu
Pegram?
lagi ya aku
I
bisa.
heard he's gone fishing.
Oh,
I don't know where.
dia bohong. Alasannya aneh sekali.
Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Ah,
What did this red nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
I
kenapa?
used to bleed a lot when I was a kid.
Kenapa itu
Every
yang
time it was
terlintas
playground
duluan?
scrap, I'd end up with a bloody nose. I wouldn't have minded, but I wasn't even involved in the scraps.
What did this red nose suggest to you?
Sama ya?
Nothing.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No. At least I don't think so.
Look closely. He has a scar on his face.
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Kayaknya dia nggak bohong yang satu itu.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Check out this pass.
Yeah, it's yours, is it?
Not
Enggak
exactly.
sih.
Do you recognize the name?
Thomas Merlin? No, never heard of him.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Something to do with horses?
Dia nggak tahu loh.
Wrong. It's for opening manhole covers.
Oh, really? Well, you learn something every day.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No,
Shake my hand.
it's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone. Shake my
Ayo
hand.
dong,
It's a trick, isn't it?
sama.
Damn it, you're right. What does this tissue suggest to you?
Nothing.
Ini dulu.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid.
Dia orang
Then one
sini
of the
ya.
little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
Sama.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Have you heard about the gem which Pegram found?
I heard a rumor, but you can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
Coba. Oh, udah ada? Udah ngalahin?
What is this red?
Nothing.
See you later.
Ah, tak ada apa-apa.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven.
Wow. Ah,
Thanks.
bisa dibawa aja nggak? Aku mau kasih dia. Aku rasa ya. Diminum ya? Iya, diminum.
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it.
Hah.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Bentar lagi nih.
Hey, how about another drink?
Coba
See
ya.
him again?
Tapi jangan diminum.
Do you serve cocktails?
Beda.
I'll serve anyone with manners and money.
You know, I'm serious. Have you considered turning McDevitt's into a cocktail bar? Cocktails are chic, cool, and popular with younger drinkers.
What? Kids in the bar? Can you imagine it?
Iya sih.
Pinball, pimpers, and puke.
Right, I
Ah.
get the picture. I'll settle for a glass of stout.
Terus minum lagi nih.
Thanks.
Ini orang main apa? Violin ya? Nggak berhenti. Kan ada bisa di.
Hello.
Enggak ada apa-apa.
Sorry to bother you.
Coba keluar dulu. Oh iya, aku mau coba. Ini. Kamu tahu kemana dulu ya? Coba kita ke hutan ini dulu. Itu ke hutan kan? Seal dia. Oh,
Hi, do you speak English?
Well, no. What if I was to say no?
ya,
An
dia udah bicara
implication of
Inggris.
cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice. Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know
Oh,
where?
kamu lihat dong.
Back in England, I suppose.
Do you think Pegram's disappearance is due to the curse?
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem. He disappeared. Bingo. It doesn't take a degree in mathematics to work that one out, does it? You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras with a calculator.
I guess not.
Pegram has run off with the gem.
Menurutmu begitu?
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Masa?
Who built the castle?
Mad Phelan, the first lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar preceptory.
Where was the site of the Templar preceptory?
Aku
Right
suka
here
musiknya.
on Temple Hill. Phelan built right on top of the old wall. It's said that deep beneath these walls there's a Templar chapel.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
What? It'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get
Bahaya.
the chance, not while I'm here to stop you.
Good book?
A book? It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah, what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the 1978 edition.
What's so cool about home improvement?
There's nothing like it. The resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the plate. Ah, no wonder our Lord came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter. I bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
Oh, 9 tahun, coba.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
You're a circus clown.
No, but I got this from someone who disguised himself as a clown.
Is
Yeah.
that a fact?
Jadi
Why did you
mungut
do
sih.
that now?
He's a psychotic killer. I think he may be connected with Pegram's disappearance.
Ya, bantu kita dong.
Did I show you this
Loh,
nose?
nggak dilanjutkan lagi.
Yes, you did.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together. He's not a friend of yours, is he?
Oh no, far from it. In fact, I believe it's the face of a killer.
I knew it! Piggy eyes. Can't trust him.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
It says Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics.
Is that your name, Tommy Merlin?
No. But what a great stage name. It had what my high school hypnosis act had lacked, style and class. For a few seconds, I bathed in spotlights on a thundering tide of applause.
Ooh.
Tommy Merlin, hypnotist.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just remembered something. Does this tool mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Is it used on sheep?
No, it's for lifting the covers off drains.
Never. How?
Well, the end of the tool fits into the hole in the cover.
They'd slip out. Angles are wrong.
Seperti
You'd never
kunci.
do it.
I have. I did it in Paris. What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Nga ka mau.
What is this? I don't do that mail bonding stuff.
What do you make of this tissue?
That's a sorry sight to wave about in public.
Oh, it's theatrical grease paint.
And that makes it all right, does it? I must remember that next time someone complains about the state of me handkerchief.
What do you make of this match?
Seems ordinary and...
Does this tool mean anything to you?
You already showed me that, and I wasn't impressed.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
I already told you I didn't.
About this pass.
You showed me before.
Come on, forget your prejudice
Yeah.
and shake hands.
Never. It's not natural.
Come on.
Never.
Yun nga mau.
What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary.
Oh iya.
Did I show you this nose?
Yes, you did.
Okay, kembali ke
Surely the
buku.
portrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no. But I have seen the greatest story ever told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves. I have to go now.
Get away, you
Kan
silly
nggak boleh.
nooner! Can't you see the load's unstable?
Bisa nggak kamu nyah dulu?
Hi, it's me again.
So I see. What now?
Oh, nothing.
Kemana? Ini nggak mungkin kuat.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
Nggak boleh. Boleh deh. Bisa ya.
Climb on the cart, pea-brain.
Ih, ini apa?
I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move.
Sebentar. Bisa nggak? Ini berguna
The
untuk...
workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trap door. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trap door.
Oh, beda ya. Masa nggak bisa juga?
I tapped the plastic with the lifting key,
Eh,
but it
kok
was
bisa?
too strong to shatter.
Oh, nggak bisa juga. Musiknya pas. Aku kira bisa. Dilihat kali.
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
Tapi ini aja lagi.
I tried to use the keys to lever up the grating, but that wasn't going to happen.
Oh iya iya. Kemana sekarang? Minuman lagi? Coba lagi. Ayo coba lagi. Ini ada minuman. Oh, coba. Oh iya itu.
Hello.
Lupakan aja.
Sorry to bother you. Hello again.
Kemarin saya sempat lanjut sedikit. Saya kali main sempat lanjut sedikit. Nah ya nih ada pilihan ini.
What's that you're making?
Ya.
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover peels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
Dia nggak apa-apa kan?
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
Ini serem
It's
amat.
not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden's.
Kenapa?
Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit blood.
Oh,
That's what gets my juices flowing.
aku rasa terlalu keras buat kelinci.
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
Oh,
That's
jebakan.
right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get
Kasihan
my
kali.
fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Kasihan kali kelincinya.
I'll
Bisa.
see you later.
Bisa diambil ya? Tahu? Itu dia. Ting.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed this piece of wire.
Terus dia nggak nyariin.
Hello again.
Hati-hati.
What?
Dosennya di depan muka. Oh, dia nggak lihat.
Here, this wire belongs
Eh?
to you.
Oh no. Never saw it before. No.
Dia nggak ingat atau
I'll
Baru.
see you later.
berapa detik yang lalu atau menit yang lalu. Ini aneh banget. Kenapa aku telepon? Nah, coba deh, biar aja.
Allô, couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Apa artinya
Oui,
itu?
It's me, George. Are you okay?
Yes, of course I am.
Well, take care. I'll be back soon.
Yeah,
Wow.
thanks for calling, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
Oh, udah pernah dengar aku ini.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Bisa?
Does this piece of wire mean anything to you?
Good God, man. Put it away.
What's the problem?
Iya, kenapa?
Don't play the innocent with me, mister. What you do with that wire is your own business, but don't drag me into it.
Emang kau pikir aku mau ngapain?
Thanks.
Tuh.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Does this piece of wire...
No.
Oh, dasar.
Does this piece of...
No, it doesn't.
Thanks. Hey,
Hello there again, mister.
does this piece of wire mean anything to you?
Not me, mister.
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Itu yang di bawah itu
Let
kan?
me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
Ah,
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who, Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again?
Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of brown coming up.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Bye for now. Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
What do you make of this piece of wire?
It looks ordinary enough to me.
Goodbye for now.
Hello.
Ah,
What do you suppose this wire is used for?
How should I know?
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig.
You don't believe him, do you? Patrick Doyle is a moron and a scoundrel.
Even so, he saw you talking to Pegram.
You can't prove that, mister.
ya. Aku dikasih tahu. Dia yang nyerah loh.
See you later.
Ah, nah, bisa bantu aku?
Hey, McGuire,
McGuire.
What do you want to know?
do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure? Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Ya, kenapa baru sekarang orang ini bikin?
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram bought some students and bums with him. He reckoned
Rame,
no one
rame.
in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
He's having you on, mister.
Kamu punya
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes.
punya bukti?
It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
Saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box.
Aha,
He didn't look too happy about it.
I
Okay.
knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
Nah,
Eh?
I couldn't do that.
I could.
ya.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
Tunggu.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochmarn all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pegram made off with it. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover, but don't scare him too much.
Ah.
Give him a soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
What do you think this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars. There's
What?
only one problem.
Itu yang tadi
A
tas
local
kepala mo.
policeman?
No. Nobody in Lochmarn has got a car.
Nah, ini apa perjalanan ini untuk apa? Bus tadi sih paling.
What do you
Satu apa
think
tadi
this
bukan
wire
bus,
could
itu
be used for?
kendaraan.
Stealing cars.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Ini apa jalanan? Bus atau apa? Bisa nggak?
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Kok saya ini? Atau ini lebih tepatnya salah ya? Hey. Nih. Nggak bisa juga. Coba lagi. Oke. Saya coba bicara lagi dengan siapa namanya susah. Hai. Aku mau bicara.
Hello.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig.
Yeah.
What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
Ayo ngomong.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught. Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefits at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that.
Di mana dia?
But he left that package with you.
Oh iya. Dulu.
What did Pegram find at the castle?
The entrance to an underground chamber. It was filled with earth and rubble, and Pegram had us dig it out. We uncovered a secret room, a hidden chapel.
Yeah?
Did Pegram find the gem in the altar room?
I don't know. He made us leave and wouldn't tell us why. Half an hour later he came out. White as a sheet he was.
Huh?
He closed down the dig and locked up the castle, sent us all away.
Okay.
From the sound of it, Pegram had discovered more than just the gem. So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving.
Oi.
He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Kenapa tidak?
I promised the professor.
Okay.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
Benar sih.
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it.
Oh.
But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet.
Cie. Eh.
Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Ada yang ngeliatin.
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, McGuire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the
Yes,
lad
sir.
howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out!
Diusir.
Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy maker.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Nggak ada yang nanya. Ini apa? Oh, nggak bisa.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Oh, nambah.
Aren't you
Green.
going to see what happened to Fitzgerald?
Why?
Didn't you hear what the kid said? The man's been hit by an automobile.
You don't want to listen to Maguire. He's a born liar and a hooligan.
I'm really concerned for Fitzgerald's safety.
Why? He's probably gone home, unless he's in the ditch.
Don't you care about him? He was real uptight when he left the bar.
And whose fault was that?
Hindi apa dulu
You
dia.
were talking to him, not me.
That's right, Michael.
Ya ampun.
It's not wrong you are there, Mr. O'Brien.
Now, just a minute, you guys. All I did was ask him about Pegram.
That fella owes me 180 quid.
That's an awful lot of money, Michael.
With compound interest, too. It grows with each time a telling.
Thanks. Hey!
Hello there again, mister.
Enggak ada.
Oh, no. Excuse me, Mr.
Hello there. What now? Young Fitzgerald seems to have a problem.
Yeah. I don't know what got into it.
He's a strange lad. Gets wrapped up inside himself.
Oh, nothing.
Kalau masih main violin loh. Kamu tetap minum. Itu ada suara tabrakan di luar.
Hello again.
You.
What? I'll see you later.
Ya, kita keluar. Itu. Kayak bisa diambil nanti deh. Atau kebuka sekarang.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Iya, iya,
Okay,
aku
okay,
percaya.
Calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding my own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I, and I going over to take a closer look. Next thing,
Saya ingat
Fitzy
ini.
comes
Saya ingat
tearing out of
adegan
the
ini.
pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. But the car just flies at him.
Wow!
Too
Ow!
fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
Dari mulutnya,
He was dressed like a
Wahyu.
bloody pixie.
Bukan di pixie.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask.
Kamu
Are
kok
you
tahu
a
mukanya?
special agent?
Sorry to
Betul.
disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. I'm just an ordinary guy caught up in a whirlpool of intrigue.
And you're drunk.
Not so.
Yeah, you've been drinking mucky beer in the boozer.
Only a few glasses.
12 sih.
Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
See you later, kid.
Nah, saya nggak
Okay, mister.
pernah tahu nasib orang itu gimana.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
Ini apa sih? Ini loh, itu kan bisa diambil. Apa sih ini? Permainan game dan ini.
The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving it. The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving it.
Oh, oke.
Excuse me.
Bukan.
Yes, sir?
I don't want anything.
Just give me a shout when you do.
Hey!
Hello there again, mister.
What do you know about leprechauns, Doyle?
Leprechauns. Is it the
little people you're talking about? Sure, and a cousin of mine was wed to one.
Oh, come on. Do you really expect me to believe that?
It's the truth, I'm telling you. She fell asleep on a fairy ring, see? When she woke up, there he was. A little fella, all in green.
Tell me more about your cousin and the leprechaun.
Oh, no. Well, young Mary was speechless, especially when the leprechaun up and spoke to her. Be my bride, me darling, says he, and she'll never want for riches again. Okay, says she, and he slips a ring of daisies on her finger.
Amen.
So there you are, proof that the little people exist.
Well, that's no proof. All you have is her word for it.
Yep.
Not so. The following spring, she had a little baby.
Did the leprechaun's promise come true?
What promise was that now?
That she'd never want for riches again.
Now, there's the strangest thing. She never did.
I thought you said she was claiming the social part.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien, and there's riches and riches. She told me, Pat, she says, that little darling boy is all the riches in the world to me.
Bye for now.
Agak buang waktu deh bicara sama orang ini.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
The boy told me Fitzgerald was driven away in the car that hit him.
McGuire's always spinning wild yarns.
Pada nggak percaya
I don't know where
Maguire
he
loh.
gets them from. Television, I expect, or comics. If I was you, I'd take what he says with a generous pinch of salt.
McGuire's tale about the car sounds quite plausible to me. He says the driver was dressed like a leprechaun.
That boy has a head full of fluffy toys.
Sino udah tahu? Leprechaun apa sih? Oke. Leprechaun. Oh, oke. Apa sih kemarin yang suka ada di Irlandia ya? Ya. Iya tadi emang pakai baju hijau sih ya.
Goodbye for now.
Kok aku mau nawarin orang ini minum lagi gimana ya?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Nggak ada.
I don't want any. The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing.
Ini gimana nih aku? Minum lagi.
Somehow, I'd managed to drink. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it. The man's arm...
Hey! Hello there again, mister.
Kok aku nggak bisa nawarin dia minum lagi? Tadi aku pikir buat dia mabuk, ketiduran, nah ambil. Apa sih ini kain ya?
I was a rash move like... Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned
Mana
me
ya
against
aku
it.
mikir dulu. Bisa jauh-jauh keluar ngomong sama kau baru saja melewatkan kejadian
Hi, it's me again.
So I see.
Something.
What now?
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car? And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His
Yep.
name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right.
Oh,
That's
hold
my
on.
nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay
Hey.
cart. Was he
You-
killed by the car?
Oh no, but he has been abducted.
Kamu gak khawatir?
That's a relief now.
Lo?
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
Iya,
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
iya.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
Iya, kasi
I'm
tau.
not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous. I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
Pergi dia.
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Nggak nyampe. Bahaya sekali loh.
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
Nggak nyampe ya. Ih. Cih. Sekali. Oke. Ini ya, aku tahu. Loh?
Maybe not.
Ya, nggak
no.
mungkin. Apa? Tisu?
Maybe not.
Nggak. Yang lain jelas nggak mungkin. Kembali yuk.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Nggak ada baru.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Coba aku bisa see you. Mana dia? Oh, itu dia.
Hello. Hello there. Let me introduce you to my pals.
Sudah kenal.
We've already met.
Oh, aku bakal
Do you
kasih
know
lihat.
anything about this piece of wire?
It looks like a handmade snare.
Ya, orang itu yang buat.
Do you know anything about this piece of wire?
It looks like a handmade...
I want you to know you have my sympathy.
Oh, it's just terrible, awful.
It's the worst news I heard all day.
It's top the bad news all right for this week and the next.
The whole
Kalian nggak
year.
lakukan sesuatu.
It's worse than that. It's a worse disaster than living memory.
Isn't it the biggest calamity in the history of the village?
I would say it's the biggest in the history of Ireland.
The most awesome disaster since mankind paddled out of the primal plop.
There's no beer.
Ganyan.
What about Sean?
Kanya dulu.
Why aren't you out looking for him?
Yeah.
There's no point in launching an ill-equipped expedition to save the lad. In a life or death situation, preparation is essential. That's why I slipped in here.
For a point.
Is a glass of beer more important than a man's life?
Were you talking to me?
To all of you. Sean Fitzgerald has met with God knows what, and all you can do is drink.
Sean has gone for a ride in a flash car, that's all. Why don't you calm down and join us?
Oo. Ay, nakakang para. Okay, bisa di.
I gotta go.
Beka na ako ang bilhin eh.
The man's arm lay... Excuse me?
Yes, sir?
Give me another beer, dude. Give everyone another beer. Let's party, guys.
Yeah.
I think you've had enough, don't you?
Hey, listen. Is it supposed to taste the way it does?
Gopeline stout is brewed from the finest chemicals in the world. I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I can fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working. It's not my dear, is it?
Dangali kasi minumagi.
Thanks. Hey.
Hello there again, mister.
Oh, nothing really. Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
Ada juga.
Oh, nothing.
Get out.
I could try to fix your glass washer.
Yep.
Oh no, not unless you're a qualified electrician.
Sebentar. Aku rasa mau dibohongin lagi nih.
Excuse me.
Nah, aku rasa just mau bohong lagi.
Yes, sir?
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check
Aku
out
udah
my
menduga.
credentials.
Well, now, isn't that marvelous? Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Kaya sebelum mengakunya apa? Inspektor.
And when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Gawat.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer. I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Ya udah nya. Aku yakin udah nyala lagi.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
Well?
Well, what?
Are you going to fix this glass washer or not?
Oh, bisa ambil dari sini. Lalang, jangan keluar lagi dong.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer. I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Oh. Yang di luar itu bukan. Ini apa? Gelas ya? Nggak ada gelas.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
Benda nggak ya?
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Wah, susah.
It was impossible to...
Wah, masih kemana nih? Oh, aku tetap di sini kali. Telepon Nicole. Mungkin dia tahu caranya. Ya, aku rasa tidak.
Allô? Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George. Are you okay?
Wah,
Yes,
sama.
of course I am.
Well, take care. I'll be...
Yeah, thanks for... Any signs of our friend?
You're kidding.
Diapakan?
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer. I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Semua baik aja.
I'm still waiting for you to fix this glass washer.
Okay, keep your hair on.
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Jelas nggak mungkin itu. Diapain?
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around.
Ini apa?
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Boy, nggak bisa lihat, tau gelap. Nggak ada lampu, ini apa? Center itu apa sih?
I pulled the lever and the bolt creaked back into place.
Yo, gelap di bawah sana.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Nggak ada apa-apa.
I don't want anything.
Just give me a
The man's arm lay... Hey! Hello there again, mister. May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Bye for now.
Sebentar lagi. Nggak bisa.
Touching the glass washer would have been like putting my hand in a blender.
Wih, kemana nih?
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
The getting of metal. Oh, coba keluar dulu. Mungkin itu buka ini. Ah, benar.
I lifted the trap door and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Oh.
Excuse
Aduh, saya
me.
belum
There
save
was a
lagi.
nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan.
What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round.
I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut.
Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Dia
Of course.
nggak kasih ke kita.
Thank you.
Bentar. Save. Serem tadi, serem.
It wasn't my nerves that stopped me jumping. It was my damned legs. They wouldn't move.
Kamu lihat ya? Tanya dia tuh.
Hey, McGuire.
Untung kamu diem aja.
What do you want to know?
Nggak di... Tadi nih foto ini.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Tadi kan?
What a slimy character. No, I never seen him.
Baru aja lewat. Aku rasa itu, iya.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Wih, udah terang.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
Oh, itu ya. Langsung diambil.
It was Peagram's gem, all right. Large,
Wow.
uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
Yep.
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo.
Iya.
Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way, you're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
Yep.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
Oke deh. Saya rasa cukup sampai sini dulu ya. Saya juga penasaran. Tapi saya lanjutkan lagi di video berikutnya. Bye-bye.